Good evening, everyone. I want to welcome you to our back to school night. I know this is a unique way of doing it. I hope that you are all excited still about the year and about how we've started and about the learning that's happening already in the classrooms. I know I am, but I just want to welcome all of you to this night, very important night that you get to meet with your teachers and learn about the educational process that's going to happen and all the great learning experiences that they're going to have and how we're going to do all this throughout this year. In a moment, we're going to hear both from the PTA and the BCE, but I wanted just to say a few things before we start. So I want to welcome everybody to the year. Thank you, everybody, for all the positive energy and the effort so far, from our teachers to our students to you, the community. It's just been really wonderful to see how we've all come together around this problem and how we've made the best of it through all our collective hard work. I want you to know that as we start the year, we're not necessarily comfortable in working through this throughout the whole year. Our effort is going to be to bringing people back as safely as possible. So we're constantly still, even on these days when we're in distance learning, talking about ways that we can safely bring everyone back and what that looks like and when it's possible. So as soon as it's safely possible, we are determined to bring people back. So I want you all to know that you can help us by continuing to be safe in your communities, make sure that everyone's practicing their safe habits, and just keeping along with all the discipline that it takes in order to do this. Right now, though, when we're in distance learning, the expectation is not changed for a Roosevelt student. We still want our students to be problem solvers for the future. We want them to have a high academic achievement, and we ask our teachers every day to work towards the goals of making great citizens for our future. We have been successful so far in doing that. I can't see why distance learning would be any block to that continuing. So a lot of that also has to do with you, the community, being in contact with us. Just because we are, communicating through a screen now doesn't mean that our community just breaks down. Actually, it's time to come to be stronger. And to do that, you need to participate more even in the school. So reach out to your PTA, reach out to your BCE, and find new ways to connect with the classroom. Reach out to your teachers. Find new ways to connect with our community. It's really important and vital this year. We will get back at some point and we will return to normalcy, but when we do that, we want to be just as strong as we were when we went into this. So I want to thank you all for coming tonight digitally, and I hope that all is going well. I'm going to turn it over to our PTA, Cindy Wong Zarin. Zarin, I mess that up every time.
It's okay.
And she will explain a little bit about PTA.
Great. Hi, everyone. I'm Cindy Wong Zarin, and for those of you I haven't met, I am your PTA president this school year. I have a 5th grader and a 3rd grader here at Roosevelt, and my 5th grader has been here all 5 years. So I'm so grateful that she's had that opportunity, because I've seen how happy this community makes her and her brother every day when they come home from school. And the PTA really is a big part of building that community that brings them that joy. While this year is unlike other years where maybe I would have made this speech, in front of you as opposed to via video, I think what hasn't changed and that you should know is how dedicated the PTA is in making this year work as well as it can for our students. We care very deeply about building community this year for our kids with our teachers and parent community, and I think that hasn't changed despite maybe the distance between us. So I want to assure you that while we are navigating through some uncharted waters, and we ask that you bear with us a little bit as we try to figure this new normal, know that your board cares very deeply about all of the kids here at Roosevelt and making this a great year as much as we can. So not unlike last year, I'm actually just going to leave you with a few things, a few requests, if you will. One is, please join the PTA if you have not done so. It is a great way to get involved with the community, the school, have your voice heard, and stay closely connected. For new families, I welcome you, and I say, please don't just be a part of our community and join the PTA, but definitely get engaged. There's always an opportunity, whether we're here to physically or not. And so I just ask you to reach out to your board member or send us an email, even if you just have an idea of something that you'd like to do. We look forward to hearing from you. And then always, last but not least, to our existing families, welcome back. We look forward to working with you again, and it's never too late to get involved. So with that, I'm going to hand it over to you, Jennifer, to talk about BCE.
Thank you. Hello and welcome, Roosevelt families, and thank you very much for attending our Back to School Night session. My name is Jennifer Minahan, and I'm the new BCE Site Director for Roosevelt. I have 2 daughters, both of which attend Roosevelt. I have Vivian Kalatkar in 4th grade and Rosalie Kalatkar in 1st grade. And we've been a Roosevelt family since my eldest started kindergarten here. It took my husband and I a while before we fully realized the critical role that BCE plays in continuously maintaining and improving the great schools that Burlingame is known for. Other sources of school funding simply do not cover the costs of a well-rounded, enriched primary school education. Thanks to your generosity, BCE has just this week granted $2.4 million to our school budget for the 2020-2021 school year. This funding will greatly help our district provide critical and timely training and professional development to our educators, as well as investing in mental health support during this difficult time. Fundraising for 2021 and 2022 started in July with our annual fall drive. Our educators expect that next year will require unfortunate and significant budget cuts. The more funding that we can provide to our district, the less our kids will be impacted by this. During the current fall drive, we're hoping to inspire at least 1,000 families to contribute, and our efforts have met with quite a successful start. We've raised $200,000 so far, with 194 families donating. Every family that gives during the fall drive will get a BCE Boost Fall Drive lawn sign to put in their lawn to join our community in a show of support. Every donation is appreciated and will make a difference. Of course, BCE recognizes that this is a different and difficult time for a lot of families, but that also means that we need more support now than ever before. What a difference we can make when as many families as possible come together to boost our kids' educational experience. Again, every donation is appreciated and will make a difference, but if possible, though, we suggest an annual investment of $1,450 per student every fall. There's also the option to pay monthly for 10 months starting now, and that would just be $145 per month. And if possible, please consider donating at the Scholar Circles level. This level recognizes individuals, businesses, and organizations that contribute at the $3,000 level or above, which would be $300 per month. But please give any amount that is meaningful, as any contribution helps. And also, please note that many employers will match donations to the BCE made by their employees, and this is one of the most effective means of contributing to the BCE. BCE received $500,000, or 20% of our grant, through matching alone. And the BCE website allows you to easily search for employers that match donations. And in closing, I just want to thank you for your attention and for any contribution that you're able to make. BCE wishes everyone the best school year under the current circumstances. So take care and be well. And back to Matt.
So thank you, everybody, for being here again. And thank you to our PTA and our BCE. They are vital to our school success, both on a social and a financial in a way. So thank you to everyone for all that you do to contribute to our school. So now it's your turn to enjoy, or maybe you've enjoyed your back to school night already. So thank you, everybody. We're going to end with a quick video from BCE. I hope you enjoy. Thank you, everybody. Stay safe.